Hello class, I'm Stanley Tucker and I'm here today to give you the informative speech on how to tie knots for fishing. Knots are one of the most important parts to fishing because they're what connects your line to the hook that the hook connects to the fish. Without knots being properly tied, you'll lose many fish that you should have caught. Today I'm going to teach you the two simplest knots and most commonly used knots. The first one is the clinch knot, which ties the line to the hook, and the second is the line-to-line knot. The line-to-line knot is usually used as connecting your backing line, which is hooked to the reel, to your main line, and then also it's used as a main line to the leader line, which ultimately is then used as, or ultimately the leader line is connected as a clinch knot to the hook. So the first knot is the clinch knot. First you get a lure or a hook or bait or anything, just whatever you're going to connect your main line to, and the line. I'm using rope today because if I was using fishing line, you guys probably wouldn't be able to see it as well. So I'm going to show you with rope, and it should work out just about the same. So first, you take your line and make a loop with the end through the hole right here that connects to the lure, and you wrap the line around this line, just like this. You want to wrap it between 4 and 12 times. I've heard different from everyone, and anywhere you look, it's going to be a different number. It really doesn't matter. But then you want to come back through the loop you originally made, and then come back through the second loop right here. Then ultimately you want to pull tight and not hook yourself with all the hooks down there. And keep pulling until it's ultimately tight and won't come off. And there you have the first clinch knot right there. And you want to cut off the little tag right here, but I'm not going to do that now. But then you can cast out your line and hopefully a fish will bite that. This knot's probably the most common as everyone uses it, and it's probably one of the quickest knots to tie. I learned when I was very young to do it, and I know everyone that I know at least knows how to at least tie that knot for fishing. The second knot is a little more complicated as it ties line to line. Not a lot of people, a lot less people use this, but it's still a very common knot to use, and it's pretty helpful actually. This is used when you tie the line to the reel when you first get a new rod and reel. You want to put a backing line, which is lighter line, but you need that so it doesn't slip when you're reeling in the fish. Then you tie that backing line to the main line, which is actually going to compromise most of what's on the reel. So first you take a loop, just make a simple loop like this with the one piece of line. Then you stick the second piece of line through the loop, and again you want to wrap it around 4 to 12 times again. I mean, it really depends what you're using. The lighter the line, usually the less times you have to do it, but the heavier the line, you're going to have to do it more, and it also depends on the size difference of the line. But as you can see, I just continue wrapping it around both pieces. Then you come back through the main loop, and again, you want to pull tight. And you should be able to see it kind of wrap around and look like little circles almost, if I do this right. And you can see it wrapped around both ends, and then you can see it tied both lines together. You want to cut off both these pieces so the line doesn't get caught on anything, because that will also cause you to lose fish. This knot is especially helpful when you don't want to use a swivel. Swivels are little pieces of metal with 2 loops on each end that connect line to line and do the same thing as this knot, but fish can obviously see a little piece of metal a lot easier than a little knot in your line. This also helps if you tie your main line to the leader, as you can reel it all the way into your reel and keep reeling, and you don't have to worry about a swivel getting caught in the eyes of the fishing pole, which are the circles connected to the rod, because that will ultimately cut off the fish if there's too much tension on the line. These are the 2 most common knots, and hopefully this helped you learn how to tie them, and that's it.